Welcome, my Virgo babies. My name is Stephen, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it'll be applicable to you. Please like and subscribe this video so it helps my channel grow a little bit to where I wanted to get it to be, where I want to get it to be. Listen to me. Today we're doing two parts. We're doing career and finance first, and then we're going to do love and relationships afterwards. So whatever resonates with you, take it with you. If it doesn't, leave it behind. So let's do career and finance for Virgo. Spirit, what advice do you have for my Virgo babies for career and finance? Career and finance for Virgo. Spirit, advice on career and finance. This one wants to come out. Career and finance for Virgo. One more shuffle. Alright, let's go. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about how I do my reading. So this is the overall energy of the deck. We'll get to that a little bit later. That's the Hermit. Then I read from past, present. This is hidden stuff going on in the background. It could be just in your subconscious, or what might be happening around you that you're not aware of. Some advice and the likely outcome. Now, the thing about tarot is, up until here, it's kind of as it is what it is, but you have the power to change the potential outcome depending on what we see here as it stands right now. We're born with free will. We can change our own future, make our own destiny. Nothing is set in stone. So let's get started. I think yeah, currently you're in a good space, and you're coming out of your recent past, coming out of a scenario where you've been wondering if this is the place for you, and you know, your relationship is playing, your personal relationships are playing a big part in your life, and you're wondering if this work scenario matches up to your personal goals and your personal relationships at the end of the day. It hasn't been an unhappy space at all, and I think some stuff has changed in your life, and it had been a little bit disruptive, and I think it's more from on a personal level. But right now, Virgo, you're in an incredibly good space. Your personal life is going well, work is going well, you feel like you have enough money to go around. Money is not something you're concerned about. In fact, you have enough money to help others if you need, and you are certainly the kind of person that likes to help other people. What's going on in the background, or what might be in your subconscious, be aware, in your employment. I think you're kind of shining a light at the moment, and people are looking at you that way. You're in the spotlight, whether you're aware of it or not. People are watching you in a good space. And the King of Battens is kind of like he's like the most powerful king. He rules over everybody, and people love and respect him. He's kind of like the celebrity king, if you can imagine. So I think you've been looked at that way. People are respecting you, and you're kind of in the spotlight, and you're being watched and appreciated at the end of the day. Some advice for you, Virgo, with regards to your career and finances. Build a good base, put some savings away, create a base for yourself in the future, and look around where you can put your money, and be clever about it. Don't risk your savings. Take consultation, see a broker if you need to, because it'll pay in the end, long term. You have money that you can put away now, so put it away now. Start it, even if it's a small savings account that you can start setting up, but lay a good base for the future. And the Page of Swords is the kind of the research. I call it the research card. So do some research and put some money away for the future while you have it now. The outcome as it stands right now for career and finance, I think things are going to get a little rougher going forward, but not unmanageably rough. There are going to be days where you feel whatever you do is wrong, but when you feel those days coming up, look back at where you are. In other words, you have enough to go around, you're kind of in the spotlight, whatever. So look at that and respect that, and find ways to use that going forward. The Temperance card has 2 jars, and she's swapping like positive and negative vibes, or past and future vibes between them. So what she's saying is, and she's looking back directly at this spotlight, and you have enough and whatever, and saying appreciate what you have and use it going forward. Okay, this little guy here running on his swords is you on your bad day. Okay, so understand that there may be some bad days coming, but just take cognizance of the fact that appreciating what you have, you can use that going forward. Use that to give you strength. Use this happy space to give you strength at the end of the day. Now the Hermit for the overall energy is a card of looking inwards. So I think what the universe is trying to say to you right now is that take a good look at where you are and start thinking about what you want to do for the future. So it's not the time for change now, but it is the time for thinking about the future. Hope that makes sense. Virgo, let's have a look at your love and relationships. Yes, it's my funny way of shuffling. I love these cards. I've had them for so long. They've been with me since the beginning, and I don't ever want to stop using them, so I try and find ways to shuffle in a way that doesn't stress the cards too much. Alright, Spirit, let's look at Virgo's love and relationships. What advice do you have for Virgo's love and relationships? What advice do you have for Virgo's love and relationships? Virgo's love and relationships, and let's take that out. Oh, the Lovers. Advice for Virgo in their love and relationships. Virgo. Virgo. The Lovers. Passion is an overriding theme on your relationship at the moment, and that's beautiful. Doesn't matter what's going on, there's some great passion, and your partner sees it too. There's a good bond. So whatever happens through this reading, there's a fantastic bond. So I see where you're coming out of. I think you've been going through this in the past. Going through this, I love my relationship. I want us to go forward, step up to the next level. Maybe getting engaged, maybe getting married, whatever. But you felt that there might not be enough money for that, you know, and you're definitely thinking of stepping up because there's an action, you know, Ace of Swords, like things are changing and moving forward. But your stress has been, can we afford this step up? And currently, you know, I love the Empress is like the mother of the deck, and yeah, I think if your actual mother is not influencing you, certainly the mother energy is there, and she's looking down at you, feeling stressed and hurt and whatever, and she's saying, man, come on, man, this is not bad, you know. Just imagine what your mother would be saying to you if you're feeling hurt. You know, she's going to say, come on, baby, don't feel hurt, you know. And so if you're feeling a little bit down at the moment, you know, think of this mother energy, even if it's your own mother, or imagine your mother was still around, and imagine what she would be saying to you if she sees you hurting a little bit at the moment. And the hurt has got to do with stress, like you've been going through a lot and you really need a break or whatever. So use your mother's energy as your break if you can't physically stop and go away, or take a physical break at the moment. Hidden, what's going on in the background. I think you're stressing too much at the moment, Virgo, and even if you're not aware of it, there's a lot of things in your mind, but it's been supported by the Queen of Swords, which is another mother figure, but this mother figure, which is not your mother, this mother figure is supporting you through good decisions, okay? So even if you're stressing about the number of decisions you need to make, be sure that you're going to make the right decision, okay? Don't stress about the fact that you might make a wrong decision. The right decision is there. So when you make it, the decision is going to be made. I don't know what decision this is about. Maybe it's just a completely random decision which is affecting your relationship. It might even be at work, or career change, or something like that. The advice, how's the light there? The sun's shining in. The advice the universe wants to give you is, if you've, okay, let's get to this point and say, here's your potential outcome. All right, universe is going to advise you because of what the universe perceives as being the outcome if you change nothing right now. So if you're stressing about stuff at the moment, making a decision, looking for an alternative, or whatever, the universe is saying is just step back a little bit, look at it from a different angle, and the answer will come. Okay, the answer will come if you just step back and look at it from a different angle, and map it out properly. You know, look at each alternative and draw a little map. You know, if I do this, what are going to be the outcomes? Okay, if I do this, what are the pros and cons of that? If I do this, what are the pros and cons of that? So very much a list making scenario, and doing a pros and cons thing on any decision you want to make. So as it stands right now, though, Virgo, I just see good things. You know, the Queen of Coins, he has another mother. You know, and the Queen of Coins mother has got you covered financially. Let's put it that way. So if you're concerned, because here you're worried about making a step up, and you're worried that you're not going to afford it. So let's say you're considering moving in with each other, but you think you can't afford it. Believe me, you can. Okay, you can. It may not be exactly the way you wanted it to be, so you might not move into the the picket fence house in the fancy suburb, but you're certainly going to be able to move into a place that makes you happy, that makes your relationship happy. And so the mother energy is saying, don't worry about the money, it'll be there when the time is right. And a 10 of coins is just confirming that whole scenario. There will be enough money. So if you're concerned that money is putting a strain on your relationship, your concerns are unfounded. This is the important part of the relationship. This is the important part. This is the passion in the relationship. Your relationship is still about lovers. Some people can live together for 20, 30 years, be married, and they may not be passionate in it anymore, but it may be a great, fantastic companionship where there's mutual respect and you live well together as a team. Where some relationships, especially when they're new, there'll be passion and passion and passion. And at the moment you're in this passion scenario, and don't let the fear of not having enough money spoil your relationship, because there's absolutely no need. It's unfounded. Virgo, I hope that helps you a lot. And again, I ask you, please hit the like button for me, and possibly subscribe if you want to see more, and comment. Commenting builds my channel phenomenally. It's a new channel and I'm hoping to get somewhere. And thank you, and I hope to see you again.